Alright, y'all. It's your girl AshYAHnik back at it again with another video. I had to redo this video because girl stuff was not going as planned. Anyways, let's get right into the word because I only have a couple of minutes to get into this. So I got a revelation today. And the revelation was, just because you are still healing, you are not weak. Just because you are still healing does not mean you are weak. Okay, because think about this, like a lot of times, because I know I'm still healing, because I know that, sorry y'all, somebody's driving by. I ain't wanting to be loud while I'm trying to talk, but a lot of times I will feel insecure because I'm nowhere near the place that I know I'm going or I want to be, and etc., right? And of course we still got the joy of the Lord, but you know, sometimes you just get that feeling like, or a lot of times really, that, you know, goodness gracious, I know I'm destined for greatness. I know I'm supposed to be, you know, somewhere, but you ain't got there yet. And we feel insecure and we feel weak, right? We feel discouraged, right? And that's nothing but further from the truth. That's nothing. I'm trying to, how you say that? That's nothing but further from the truth. Anyways, y'all know what I'm trying to say, right? Yeah, so listen. Think about this. When I took some time and just added up, let's add up these things right now. And let's think about what the world values, or what actually holds true value, right? Strength, courage, persistency, discipline, and things like that. It was another word I was trying to think of, but I can't think of it right now. Anyhow, all of those things, right, hold true value. And when you are growing, when you have made the conscious decision that you're going to grow, to become a better person, to change for the better, do you know that you are already I want to give percent. I was about to say about 3% of the world. I wanted to say, but it was given 3%ers, right? But we are already, like, when it comes to us in the majority, we are already doing better. That's what I'm trying to say. We are already doing better than the majority, right? Majority of the people in this world, yes, the world, the entire world, honey, is not trying to do the work on themselves to become better, to grow. They're not trying to do that. They're not trying to do it. Okay, so that in itself is strength. That in itself is strength. Majority of people in this world they is not doing that, because to grow, to work on yourself for the better, it comes with trials and tribulations. It comes with pain, and you have to weather the storms and keep going, right, on this journey. And people ain't trying to do that. People out here numbing their pain with drugs, and numbing their pain with this, and numbing their pain with that. They ain't trying to sit with themselves long enough to heal the things that need to be healed. So that in itself makes you stronger than the majority by a long shot. Wiser than the majority by a long shot. More disciplined, more persistent than the majority by a long shot. Do you hear me? A long shot. A long shot. When I say the majority, I mean the majority. Honey, 99% of these folks ain't trying to do it, right? That you're around, at least. So with that being said, and even up top, it ain't that many people really getting true healing and true change in God. And yeah, so speaking of God, right? You know God, you reverence God, you acknowledge God, you seek God, you trust in the Lord, and all this has built a relationship between you and God. You have a relationship with God. You got a relationship with God. You doing better than the majority of the people in this world by a long shot, just by having a relationship with God. Do you hear me? Please don't take yourself lightly. You hear me? Please don't take yourself lightly. You is not light. You are not weak. You are not dumb. You are not stupid. And you are not behind, honey. You are far ahead of the majority of this world. Be easy on yourself. You hear me? Be easy on yourself from this day forward. Remember that. Remember that. Those two things in itself, having a relationship with God and making the decision to grow and change for the better. You ahead of majority of the people in this world. You stronger than the majority of people in this world, so you have no reason to feel insecure, to feel weak. Of course, you ain't where you want to be, but it's a journey. And remember that you are far ahead. This is no lie. This is no joke. This is no motivational. This is real life. Add it up. Add that thing up. This is real life. This ain't no quick fix. This is real. This ain't no, just make you feel good video. This is real stuff. This is real FACTS. Real facts. This is real facts. Yeah, so y'all remember that. Please remember that. Please remember that. Please remember that. Please remember that. And we know we humble. That's another thing that spirit of humble keep us down a lot. You can be humble. You can be kind. I wrote a word today. You can be kind and wise at the same time. Meaning you can be kind to people but not trust people at the same time. God ain't tell us to trust man. He said trust me. You can be kind to people and still not trust them. Okay? Remember that too. All right? Well, you gonna need that because I needed it. Right? You can be kind to people and not trust them. And you can be humble but not be walked all over like a doormat. You can be humble and still keep your boundaries. Okay? You hear me? You can be humble and keep them boundaries. You hear me?